It's a hood nigga story, but you like Cinderella stories too. And girl, you know I fuck with you. Text you in the morning like, what's up, ugly? But to us that means you're beautiful. Probably should've kept that shit between us two. Girl, I want you. I'm on your body. My vibe is your body.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dollface Kim. You already know. And we are here with another tutorial, girl. And as promised, we are uploading twice a week. 2 times a week you get to see me. Okay, period. This month has been a really busy month for me, so I have been doing things kind of out of order and kind of like, you know, just do it whenever I can. But starting next week, every Wednesday and every Saturday, we're going to upload on YouTube. And I also have a blog, which I will be linking my blog in the description box. Reading is definitely fundamental, so definitely check out my blog and get some information, get informed. I'm trying to build a community of women that can just learn from each other and share experiences. So definitely check out my blog. I will link it in the description box, and I will.
A few moments later.
So if you read the title of this video, then you would know today I'm showing you guys my foundation routine. Normally I would skip through it. I usually just do my eyes and show you guys a finished look, but today I'm going to walk you through my foundation routine. Now, I kind of skip right through it because it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. So you guys are kind of going to be like, that's a lot of products, or that's a lot of steps. But trust me, it's definitely worth it. So we're just going to start off and jump right into it. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to make sure that your face is moisturized. Okay, moisturize your face. All right. Now, I already moisturized my face, but I'm going to show you guys what moisturizer I use. This is the Vanity Planet Pomo Lactic Water Cream. It was only like $16. And it makes my skin feel really, really good. I use this day and night. So this is a good moisturizer if you're looking for a new moisturizer. So after you moisturize your face, you want to go ahead and prime. So step 2, prime. Now I'm using this primer. Now the primer that you use is depending on a lot of things. One, depending on your skin type. If you're oily, dry, normal, use a primer that is going to accommodate that factor. And then how long you want the makeup wear to last. Or if you want it to last all day or all night, you might want to use a different primer for that. But since I'm not going anywhere, I'm just in the crib just doing my makeup, you know, I'm just going to use this Maybelline New York Master Prime primer base. And this basically says it's going to blur and smooth. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit onto my hand, probably that much, and that's good. I'm just going to rub this all over my face. Kind of like how you would your moisturizer. The primer acts as a barrier. It gives the skin a barrier between the skin and the actual makeup so that you're not, you know, messing up your skin and clogging your pores. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit more for my forehead. Don't forget about your forehead, ladies. Okay, foreheads matter. Foreheads matter for sure. If I were to actually be going out somewhere, I would definitely put on Milk of Magnesia on my face. And that's kind of that white stuff that you guys see sometimes. But I'm not going anywhere, so I won't waste that product. For my clients, I definitely use Milk of Magnesia because they're going somewhere and I want it to last all day. Okay, so no surprise here, but these are the 4 products that I will be using, and they are all from Juvia'S Place. And I will be using 3 of her shade sticks in the shade Tunisia, Katsina, and Abidjan. Ciao. I tried. Okay, but before I even do that, so I'm going to go ahead and color correct my skin. Now, I do have a couple of dark spots, and that's okay. We're just going to cover it up, okay? So I will be using the Graftobian Color Correct corrector palette, and I'm gonna be using this color right here. The first color, something that's like kind of closer to my skin tone. And I'm gonna be using my Sigma concealer brush to do this. I'm just gonna go exactly where the major spots are that I know my foundation's not gonna cover up. Okay, and this is what it looks like. It looks like I am a teenager going through puberty and I just decided to put some toothpaste all over my face. But it's okay. So now that I got it all put on my face, I'm going to just blend it out a little bit with my beauty blender. And my beauty blender is damp. Okay, so now we're going to get into our shade sticks. Now we're going to get into our shade sticks, and the first shade that I'm going to use is Abidjan. And I'm going to put Abidjan pretty much right under my eye, kind of where I will put my concealer. You'll see. And I use Abidjan because I am definitely warm tone. So Abidjan gives me that warm undertone. Okay, so I'm going to use my MAC 159 brush. My MAC 159 brush, and it's pretty much a stippling foundation brush. And the stippling gives it that blended effect. And I'm just going to blend this out. Now, I recently just did a blog. I'm going to link it under this in the description box if you guys want to go check it out. But I recently just did a blog about my top 10 foundation for women of color. So definitely go check that out. Okay, I know I look crazy. But just bear with me. Okay, so I pretty much just use my foundation brush to place it where I want it, and I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend it out. You don't want to move the product, you just want to tap it and blend it. Now, if you're a lace front wearer like me, you do not want to bring your product all the way up to where your lace is. Not your cream product. When you start to powder your face, then you want to go ahead and do that. But you do not want to bring your cream products all the way up to your lace. Okay, so I know we still look crazy. Now we're gonna go into Katsina, and we're gonna put Katsina right here. On our jawline. This is gonna contour and define and give me a good shape. Then we're gonna put this also right here. A little bit along here. Along here. Basically along the perimeters of our face. Now this might not be your shade, but this is my shade. So just go on if you're interested in getting a shade stick from Juvia'S Place. You can go on their website, and if you know your undertone and if you know your skin tone and undertone, which I'm gonna help you guys out with that with a blog next week. Look out for that. But if you know your skin tone and undertone, then you know they have a shade matcher that will tell you what your shade is depending on your skin tone and undertone. So now you see that this is bringing back that darkness to my face, bringing back a little bit of color. I know y'all were probably like, oh, this is not what I clicked onto. Like, what is this? And we're just blending this on the perimeters of our face. And this is what's going to serve as your contour. I kind of bring up what product is left on the blender, and I bring that up to blend it into Abidjan. Okay, so we're gonna blend this out. And then when it comes to the part where I want to blend the two foundations together, I'm going to use the pointy side of the Beauty Blender and just tap that area. I use this to contour my nose. Okay, so I just draw two lines going straight up into my brow. To blend this out, I'm going to use this brush. So I always go over my brows after I powder my face because I know that I'm going to bring my contour up into my brows. Okay, so now we're going to highlight. Now, people usually highlight first and then contour, but I highlight last. And I highlight so differently. I do not go all the way down and do all that extra stuff. Not with my highlight. So I just put my highlight literally under my eyes. That's where I want the light to attract the most, right under my eyes. Then I put a little bit. That's it. That's literally it, y'all. Like, I might do that, and that's all. I don't overly excessively highlight. I don't. And I'm just gonna blend this out with a beauty blender. I just lightly tap this. And this is a Juvia'S Place I Am Magic concealer in 11, which is the warm undertone. And like I said, I am a warm tone girl. So I think a lot of people mess up when they think that everybody is a golden undertone. Not everyone is a golden undertone, okay? So you need to use a concealer and a foundation that complements your undertone. Just because someone else uses that product doesn't mean that that product is for you. Just because I'm a shade 11 does not mean that you're going to be shade 11. Okay? Okay, and I use the butt of the beauty blender to blend out the harsh edges, and that's what we look like. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Powder, and I just press it in. My Morphe GLAMABRONZE, and this is in the shade Leader. My Sigma F30 large powder brush, and I'm going to just tap it into my bronzer and just tap it onto my face. So now I'm going to go into my Morphe Filter Effect pressed powder. Well, this is the Filter Effect Finishing Powder. And I'm going to, this is in the shade Filter 12. And I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender, take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to just pat this right here. Like literally right here. And personally, this works better when I press it in rather than to use the actual brush. Okay, the blush depends on what my makeup looks like what my eye makeup looks like. But today we're going with like a pinky eye, so a pinky eye. We're going with a pink eye, so we're going to be using something subtle and warm. Well, not warm, but something, you know, not too in your face. And this is the powder blush by M.A.C in the shade Raizin, and this is like my everyday wear. This is my everyday wear. My Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheeks, you know, just to give me a little bit of color. And this looks stunning. Okay, so for highlight, I've been using the same highlight for years. Okay, I mean for years on myself personally, because like once I find something that's like perfect, I just don't even try to switch up. You feel me? Unless it switches up on me. But once I find something that's perfect, I just stick to it and I use it till the end of time. Okay, so this is the M.A.C Mineralize Skin Finish and Global Glow. So I'm going to be using my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray before I even put highlight on. And I'm just going to spray my face down. Once I spray my face, I'm just going to put a little bit, like literally just go like that, probably 2 times. And I put it, smile, and this is where I pat it. And that's how I want, like a healthy glow. I love me a highlighted nose. So I love that. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here. And that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all for my face. I'm so tempted to put a gloss over my lips right now because I just love a glossy lip. Like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But today we went for something more matte and neutral. Okay? So this is it, you guys. My top is from Pretty Little Thing. It's a cute halter top. And I will be having a Pretty Little Thing haul on my channel for you guys. I know I've been probably saying that for like however long, but it's definitely coming. Like I said, I had a lot going on. I had a very busy month, so it will definitely be on my channel next week. I don't know if it's going to be on Wednesday or on Saturday, but it's going to be on my channel. Oh, and check out my nails, you guys. Yes, my press-on nails. You guys know I make press-ons, and these are like my favorite so far. and I did a new hairstyle. It's a struggle, shorty. It's a struggle to cut your hair by yourself, but I did it. By the grace of God, I did it. But anyways, you guys, enough talk, enough chit chat. I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a thumbs up, give me a comment, let me know what you liked about this video. Let me know what you want to see next. I got a lot of things coming for y'all, okay? So I will see y'all in my next video. So big ups to the ones that watched the whole video, because if you're hearing me right now, if you're listening to this clip, that means you watched the whole video and you are a real G for that.
You take my